Welcome back to Ozarks Fox, and look who's back. It's our friend Jamie Johansson, the host of From the Tailgate. And Jamie, I am so glad to see you, and you don't have any tongue with you today.
You're not eating anything today?
Thank goodness.
Hey, don't give us any tongue and don't give us any lip.
I can't promise you any lip.
She's sassy, and I like that.
I like it.
So is her daughter over there.
I know,
She's
her daughter's so adorable.
Yeah.
All right, so Jamie, what's coming up on From the Tailgate this week?
Well, we're actually going to show you today an episode that aired last August in 2019. We visited Rocky Comfort, Thomas Hollow, McDonald County area, Missouri, and we visited a flower farm. And so we're going to show you that segment and talk about beautiful flowers that are locally grown.
Okay. And we have to pay attention because we're getting quizzed afterwards.
You're going to have a quiz here in a few minutes, so watch the package, watch the segment, and take notes.
All right.
No cheating.
Here we go.
It's time to find those Missouri maps. Find McDonald County, then Rocky Comfort, and finally Thomas Hollow, Missouri. We're here at Gardenia Farms to learn the art of growing specialty cut flowers. Liz, take me back to the very beginning. Did you always know that you were going to be a flower farmer?
I did not. I did not always know it. I became interested in this about 2013. I did a lot of research and I liked the idea of the seasonality, the structure of everything. And so I loved being outdoors. I love flowers. But I definitely went into it wanting to create a business. And so I started studying with other flower farmers. The spring of 2015 was the first time that we attempted this, and we had 3 small rows of flowers. We didn't sell anything the first year, just attempted growing.
Well, you truly have expanded to a full-time business. And let's take us through that process. You know, you started out with a few rows. What were you growing then? And then how did you decide how to and what to expand on and what varieties you're offering today?
Okay, so we sell mainly to florists, and so I did a lot of research on what are the best cut varieties, also what colors are the most popular in like the wedding industry. As far as the types of flowers that we plant 3 different types. One are one-hit wonders, which are sunflowers. So we plant 1,000 sunflowers a week. Then there are medium producers, things like celosia. A lot of the flowers that are out here are medium producers. That means you can expect to get a certain amount of bouquets, but we want to succession plant those so that we get at least 2 successions in throughout the season. And then our most popular are the cut and come again flowers, which is what I would recommend for a backyard cutting garden. Those are your zinnias, your cosmos, this gomphrena. I'll show you guys later, and we'll show you how to cut those and when is the correct time to harvest them.
So let's step a little closer to these flowers and give us some tips when it comes to a backyard flower garden and the best varieties, how we should be cutting, and when we should be.
Okay. Okay, so I was talking earlier about our cut and come agains, which is what I would recommend for a backyard cutting garden.
A fun term I'm learning. I'm gonna have to take it home and use it.
Yes, which actually means you cut the flower and then you have additional stems. Here's 3 additional stems that are just waiting to go to bloom.
I have grown mini zinnias over the years and never would have called them that, so I'm learning something new.
Yeah, so here's a little trick. If you just pinch down about 8 inches down the stem of the flower and shake it, then you can see this is sturdy, this is ready to be cut. So you'd want to cut above the set of leaves right here so that you're keeping these 3 next stems, okay? Now this one, whenever you shake it, you can see the neck is really loose, so I would not harvest that. I would move on to the next one. So this one looks ready to harvest. Take that.
So it's not necessarily the thickness of the stem, it's
the neck. It's the strength of the neck. And this is just with zinnias. Most other flowers, once they're open to this size, they're ready to harvest. Back here, this is another branching flower called gomphrena, and it comes in bright red, white, and this dark purple. Yeah, so this is Rudbeckia. This is something that I would recommend for a backyard cutting garden. It is a perennial plant, which means it will come back every year.
Love perennials.
It's drought resistant, and it's a cut and come again. So you cut it and it's gonna keep producing. We have 4 varieties. These are called Denver Daisy. We have a lime green scented one called Prairie Sun. And then the darker bronze ones are like an autumn beauty, and we'll have more of those coming on in the fall. This is the red gomphrena I was telling you about. That's the strawberry fields. And so this is another great cut and come again. This is also a really good dried flower. So I tried planting some of the flowers together that we could use in like our winter wreath arrangements and things like that.
okay.
So we're hoping to have a wreath workshop available this year.
Well, you know, when we were talking before, you talked about this was land that your husband grew up on.
Yes.
You know, and
Yeah.
his family's right here, his
Yeah.
siblings are around, and you're raising your family here. What does that mean to be here in the Ozarks and to run your own business and work from home and have your kids running around with you every day?
Well, you know how that is.
Well, I do.
All working women know how that is.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. It's a beautiful place to be. It's a beautiful place to have a home and to have, you know, a business. And it's wonderful to have 3 generations here. And also then the kids get to be, you know, so they get to see their grandparents. Their cousins are right down the road. They have, my husband's 2 brothers are all within 5 miles. And so we get to have like big, you know, farm to table family dinners, and it's great.
I love it so much.
I love flowers. I
Aren't
want
they
a
beautiful?
farm.
So
Yes.
beautiful. I wanted to be there with y'all.
Yes.
Oh, well, it was quite warm. And that was a year ago.
Yeah, I
That was a
noticed
year
that.
ago.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Baby is born.
Baby's almost a year old.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, we were both trying to pay attention because we have no idea what this quiz is going to
Yes, we
entail.
don't.
Yes. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, are you ready? Are we ready?
Okay, we're going to
let's do it.
start with an easy question. So question number 1
Okay,
is,
there we go.
what is a perennial?
Okay.
Okay.
Do we have to write it down?
Yeah, write it down. And then we'll have a big reveal and see how close you guys are.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Oh, do we reveal it now?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It comes back every year. Comes back every year. Yes. Yay! Good job. So that was easy. Starting simple.
Okay.
Okay. So question number 2. What is an example of a one-hit wonder? Now, we're not talking about, you know, music one-hit wonders.
Oh, because I could list a few of those
I
too.
figured you could.
I could totally listen. What?
Tell us when you're ready.
Okay, ready? Yes. And a sunflower is a one-hit wonder.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, did we both get the same
Yes,
one?
you got it right.
Oh,
Yes,
I didn't
okay.
see Kelly's answer.
Yes. Okay. So the next question is also about sunflowers.
Oh, okay.
Okay. How many sunflowers did they plant last year?
Oh gosh, I can't remember what she said. I can't remember. Let's see.
Jamie, am I right?
I don't remember. I thought they said
3 rows.
What was it?
1,000.
1,000.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Okay,
a one-hit wonder is you cut it and it's not going to come back. Okay. It's
Yes.
just so, and sunflowers are an example of that. So they have to plant lots and lots of sunflowers because it's so popular throughout
I
this
love them.
area.
They're so
Aren't they
beautiful.
beautiful?
And I was
Yes.
waiting for her to say, because when I've grown sunflowers, you know when they get really big and then they start going like this? They probably have to cut them a little bit earlier before they start going like
Yeah.
this.
Yes, the
Yeah.
timing of all of that is, and then the season out, or the weather, all of that
Yeah.
plays a big factor. Okay,
Yes,
ready for question
yes.
number 4?
Yes.
Whoops.
What is succession planting? And
Oh,
she talked about
dang.
it when talking about sunflowers.
Oh, I don't remember. I'm guessing.
Plant in intervals, plant at different times. Yes, basically both of you are right.
Oh, I guessed.
So what is the importance of succession planting? Why would that be important?
So that you would always have a bloom.
Correct. You want to always have flowers in bloom. And so they, the timing of all of that was just fascinating. And she did a lot of research because different varieties would require different timings of those things.
Gotcha. Wait, how many questions are I'm running out of room already.
I am
You can start erasing. I don't
Okay,
know.
we might need to erase. Here, I've
Okay,
got an
next
eraser.
question.
4 more
Okay,
questions.
okay. I got room for this next one. Okay,
And let us know on time.
okay.
What does cut and come again mean?
Oh,
Okay.
I don't know how to word it though.
Lots of ways to describe it.
Okay.
Okay, it's weird.
That's hard to write.
Cut it and more are on the way. Yes. Pick, then come back. Yes.
Yes.
So once you cut it and you harvest it,
Yeah.
more is going to come.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so the
start
next one
erasing.
is about cut and come agains. What are some examples of a cut and come again flower? And she talked, she knows flowers way better than any of us and was using the botanical or scientific names, but you guys can use some common
I don't know if
names.
I spelled it right.
Yes, you
Oh,
did.
sorry.
Yes, yep. Both of you are right. Zinnias, black-eyed Susan, a cosmos.
Yeah.
Those are going to be ones that you can cut. And that's what she said.
I
If
love
you're
cosmos.
planting your
Yes.
own backyard garden, cut and come agains are the way to go.
Yeah.
What question
Okay.
are we on now? I was trying to label.
I don't know. Make it up.
Okay. I'll make it up.
How do you know when to harvest a zinnia? This is something that I definitely didn't know when you're thinking about it. Yes. Yes, you guys paid attention. Yes, you want to make sure the stem is strong and sturdy. A lot of times a flower will open up, and once it's fully bloomed, you can harvest it. But a zinnia, you need to do the shake test.
Yes.
Yes,
Shake,
which is
shake,
good.
shake. Absolutely.
Shake, shake, shake.
Shake your booty.
Okay.
Not a one-hit wonder.
Okay, last question. Where's Thomas Hollow, Missouri located?
Where's my phone?
Where's my Google? Where's my maps?
Nope, no cheating.
Okay,
I don't know.
oh, I go.
It's the very beginning of the segment.
Oh, okay, I missed that. In the USA. Hey, I got it. Hey, wait. It already says there, but in Missouri. It's in Missouri. It's in the
yes.
state
Okay.
of Missouri.
Well, I knew that.
I know.
And I knew USA.
I knew it was in the USA too.
Fail. Okay, so Thomas Hollow is in Rocky Comfort area of McDonald County.
Okay.
Do you know where McDonald
County is down around Knoll and
That's right.
that area.
Borders Arkansas
Yes.
and Kansas or Oklahoma, and so McDonald County is where they live and where this farm is. So a lot of their flowers are sold into the Bentonville, Fayetteville markets, and so it was really cool to go down there. I used to work and live in McDonald County. Beautiful area. There's a creek running through their farm, and I just learned so much.
Oh,
thank
thank
you.
you, Jamie.
We
That
enjoyed
was so
this.
much
This is
fun.
great. Do you want to stay and play a game with us?
I would love to stay and play a game with
And you can catch From the Tailgate Sundays on KOZL
That's right.
That's right.
All right, coming up, we're playing Star Power. Stay right there.
with Jamie.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
That was a great quiz.
It was fun.
I didn't know how fast to go.